You know what I'm saying? Where were you thinking about going? I mean, ultimately, what led you to choose Clemson? Like, what were those factors?
Shoot, coming out of high school, I had, like you said, plethora of options. My main schools, my dream school growing up was USC, Southern California, obviously. I was a huge Reggie Bush fan when I was a tyke, so I was planning on going there, but coming out of high school, they didn't have the best setup going on. So my top schools was probably like Ohio State, Clemson, Notre Dame, Texas, Bama, schools like that.
All the powerhouses,
pretty much. But shoot, what drew me to Clemson was really just like the family environment that they had there. I had really didn't see anything like it, man. Coach Swinney and the coaches there do a good job of, just making everybody feel like they're actually at home, like when you touch down in Clemson, man. It's small little town out there, but it's nothing like it. I say from my time playing there, I learned a lot from Coach Swinney, and I knew like going there out of high school, that was one of the best decisions I made, just to get out of my comfort zone and learn. And shoot, I'm trying to think, like going there from LA, it wasn't like I wasn't like torn back and forth, things like that. So like when I went there on my visit and committed, I knew it was like the place I wanted to be. So and they have a great history of putting receivers in the league. Like I looked up to dudes, like literally would watch every T. Higgins highlight, every DeAndre Hopkins highlight, stuff like that. So I was just like, once they offered me, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna probably head over there, man. But I wasn't sure. I was all over the place for a little while, but then I just sat down with my parents one day and I was just like y'all gotta help me, bro. Because it was a tough decision, just like all these coaches calling, like you in class, coach calling you, stuff like that. I just didn't know how to handle it. But once I just sat back and all right, what do I really want? That's kind of like what helped me narrow my focus down on schools and all that.
Yeah. What's it like growing up in LA and SC being an ops now? You gotta have some family members that don't like that too much.
I be thinking about that randomly. I thought about it probably 2 weeks ago, mid practice. I'm like, bro, I'm about to go play USC at USC. I never would expect it this would play out like this, but
yes, bro.
It's crazy how life ends up, bro. But I wouldn't trade it for nothing, bro. I'm excited to get after them boys, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
So I know we were talking about Coach Swinney a second ago, and you got to give the man his flowers.
Yeah,
like what he's built at Clemson is amazing. You know what I'm saying? They stamped college football history forever.
Yeah.
Kind of talk about what you learned from him, in that time, and what kind of man he is.
I learned a whole lot from Coach Swinney, man. We call him Swinneyisms. He has a bunch of phrases that he has ingrained in his head, and he would spit them out every year over and over and over and over again. But I learned a whole lot. Just accountability was the main thing. You can't change your ways, you can't grow or anything unless you look at the man in the mirror first. That was pretty much the main thing I learned from him, outside of all the football stuff, schematics and all that. But he does a good job of developing dudes into finding your true self. Say you mess up outside of football or something like that, he'll sit you down and ask you how do you think this will help you, or just simple questions like that, but it makes you think and reflect on just life in general. And I appreciate him for that, and just staying true to who he is, even with all the transfer portal jokes and all that. But he's a dude that he knows what he wants, he knows what he's gonna do, and he doesn't change that. And he's a man of faith, so you can't trade that for nothing, bro.
Nah, that's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up.